Hello, my name is Aaron Munson, and I am with Love Boldly's Q&A panel, hashtag asking for a friend. Here we address questions that Christians may be uncomfortable asking persons who are LGBTQ+ regarding faith, sexuality, and gender identity. Today's question is, how do you tend to your mental health? And I wanted to answer this question because I am a licensed mental health counselor in the state of Indiana. So I do provide therapy. I'm also a licensed school counselor here with a public school system, and mental health is critically important. I also wanted to answer this question because I think that this question is a good one for anyone. To me, it does not matter if you are LGBTQ plus or anything in between. If you are straight, if you are black, if you are brown, it does not matter to me at all. I think this is an important question, especially given the year that we've had, 2020. Everyone needs to be tending to their mental health. So my encouragement would be for sharing how I take care of my own would be to, first of all, not let someone like myself tell you what you should do to tend to your mental health, but take some time to discover what rejuvenates you and what inspires you, and that will help decide what some of the steps you can take to tend to your own mental health are. That's the number one thing. Number two would be to absolutely have a therapist. I think that everyone needs therapy, even those who think that they are the most healthy. You may not need a therapy or a therapist for a certain, like a really long time. You may only need them for, a couple of months. But I think that everybody needs to go through therapy at some point. So that is my second suggestion, as I do for myself. And number three would be to find people who know you and who love you as you are. We are humans. We were meant to have connection, and being someone who who identifies as a Christian follower of Christ, and also someone who identifies as part of the LGBTQ community, it can be a very lonely road. And I think that when we are lonely, we are more likely to struggle with mental health issues. Not guaranteed. It just seems to exacerbate some already symptomatic things that we might be experiencing. Sometimes it does that exponentially. And so I think that that finding the people with whom you can just be open and honest about yourself and feel love, and also not feel like a project to them, but that they are also open and honest with you and that you love them that way as well. That kind of relationship, those are the three things that I would say. That's how I tend to my own mental health, in addition to some mindfulness practices that I adopt, and little things depending on the season, like being outside, all of that stuff that you've heard before, I'm sure. But those, I would say, are the three things that are the most critical in tending to your own mental health. I am so glad that you asked that question. Thanks for asking.